Good evening, students. How are you? I hope you are safe at home. So, we start the online class, and our topic is function of packaging, packaging law, and the regulations. So, we see the function of packaging. So, these are the functions of packaging. First one is promoting and selling the products, defining the product's identity, then providing informations, then expressing the customer needs and ensure safe use, and last one is protecting the products. So first one is promoting and selling the products. So for attractive, colorful and visually appealing package have promotional value. A well-designed package is a powerful selling device because it helps the products stand out from its competition. So next one is defining the product identity. So package is sometimes used to promote an image such as a prestige, convenience or the status. So it can be crucial part of the marketing strategy, particularly in the advertising. Next, for providing the information. It is useful for the customer. Customer gives the useful information for direction for using the products, its content, product guarantees, nutritional value and potential hazard. Now we see the expressing customer needs. When designing package, company analyzing customer lifestyles and create packaging that meets their needs for the size and the convenience. So package often comes in various size, family size and single serving. Next, ensure the safe use. So proper packaging helps to eliminate potential injury or misuse of the products. Formerly glass containers are now plastics, child fruit caps, tamper resistance package. Next, for protecting the products, it must protect during the shipping, storage and display. Next, prevent the discourage from tampering, for prevent the shoplifting and protect against the breakage and the spoilage. So what are the regulations of the food packaging? So the packaging law regulations affecting the food products are mainly covered under the Standard Weight Measures Act in 1976. In SWMA, the Standard of Weight Measures for the Packaging Commodity Rules in 1977. So AGMA, next is the AGMA rules related to the quality specification and needs of the certain agricultural products. AGMA is nothing but the agriculture marketings. So Food Safety and Standard Act in 2006, FSSA will be aided by several scientific panels and Central Advisory Committee to lay down the standard for food safety. The law will be enforced through the State Commissioner of Food Safety and local level officials. Everyone in the food sector is required to get license or registration which would be issued by local authority. Every distributor is required to identify any articles to its manufacturer and every seller to its distributor. Food Safety and Standard Authority of the India. So FSSAI is an agency ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of the India. It is responsible for protecting and promoting public health through the regulation and supervision of food safety. To establish under the Food Safety and Standard Act 2006, which is the consolidating statute related to the food safety and regulation in the India. The agency also 5 regional offices located in Delhi, Guwahati, Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai, 4 reference laboratory and 72 local laboratory located throughout the India. So now we discuss the labeling. So food labeling is the tool to promote and protect public health by providing accurate nutritional information for instrument of marketing and product promotion. Label can reduce the information problem between the producer and the consumer while also reducing such cost for the consumers. Labeling is any written, electronic or graphics communication on the packaging. A panel found on a package of food which contains a variety of information about the nutritional value of the food item. So what are the objective of the labeling? So these are the objective of labeling for brand identification, description and promotion. So labeling. So what are the main functions of the labeling? So main functions of labeling is inform to customer about the product contents and give direction for the use, for protect the businesses for legal liability if someone is injured while using the products. So three kinds of label you can see. These are the brand label. It gives the brand name and trademark or logo. Then descriptive label give the information about the product use, construction, care, performance and other features. And then grade label for the state the quality of the products. So food safety and standards for packaging and labeling regulation in 2011. The food safety and standard, these give the general requirements. So every pre-packaged food shall carry a label containing informations. Next, the particulars of declaration required under this regulation to be specified on the label shall in English or in Hindi. Next, the pre-packaged food shall not be described or presented on any label or in any labeling manner that is false, misleading or deceptive or is likely to create an erroneous impression regarding its character in any respect. Label in prepackaged food shall be applied in such a manner that they will not become separated from the container. So contents in a food label. So what are the contents in the food label? As per Indian regulations, a food label must have, so first one is product name and category of food. It is very important. Next, an ingredient list in descending order of the weight. Next, the logo of vegetarian and non-vegetarian foods. Then nutritional facts panel or information which include energy, protein and carbohydrates and the fats. Next, the shelf life, use by or best before the date. Then storage condition. Then the name and address of the manufacturer or packer and or the seller. Then the country of the origin in case of imported your foods. Then the weight is also important and instruction for the use, how to use the packaging foods. So certain category of food are expected from the labeling requirement. For example, food served in the hotels, in hospitals, by vendors like halwai, etc. So other food products including raw agricultural commodities like rice, wheat, cereals, sugar, salt, non-nutritive products like tea, coffee, spices, processed and the pre-packaged assorted vegetables and fruits product that comprise single ingredient like papad and the pickle. Thank you.